police officer, yeah? Like, are you not supposed to do the investigation? You've said that we're under arrest for trespass here, not you, the inspector.
Because we don't know this.
Yeah, but I'm saying...
You just don't under arrest. Excuse me.
Yes, yeah, they said I'm under arrest as well.
Hang on, man. Thank you very much.
You can't stop my...
Welcome to UK Audit Network, where we expose misconduct, break down police and legal encounters, defend civil liberties, and push for real accountability. Today's episode is provided by Coley Burks, so make sure to check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give proper credit where it's due. In this incident, Auditor Coley visits Hendon Police Academy, and what follows is one of the most extreme overreactions you'll see. A public access gate is left completely open. Security neither stops Coley nor his friend, and they casually walk inside, standing at a distance while openly filming firearms training. Everything remains calm until officers notice the camera. That's when composure disappears. An inspector rushes in, panics, applies a false and outdated arrest power, uses unjustified force, and even smashes Coley's camera. That meltdown ultimately turned into one of the simplest civil claims Coley could ever bring.
We're here to document the training exercise. The one that's going on now.
Training exercise here?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You're not meant to be filming this kind of training. Who are you with? Who are you?
Oh, we were told that we could come here and film.
Who are you guys?
We're just members of the public, sent on behalf of PINAC.
Okay. Yeah.
And we were told that we can come here and film this training exercise.
Technically this is firearms training. Because it's firearms training, you're not allowed to film unless you get permission from our chief firearms instructor. So
Where is he?
Previous permission. He doesn't work here, he works at Milton. So if you haven't come with any kind of prior arrangement, we can't let you film it, unfortunately.
All right.
Are you guys escorting these two?
No, we were just going to see if they got IDs.
Yeah.
No, we're from PINAC.
Have you got any idea on you?
No, we don't carry ID. No.
Well, you'll have a visitor's
How
pass.
did you get in through the front door?
We just walked in.
No, the security guards...
Okay, you need to sign in with somebody.
The gate was wide open though.
Yeah, okay, but we need to go back to security and sign you in.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's do that.
So then we're allowed to be around here.
As long as you've got someone here who can sign you in and who can account for who you are.
The moment officers rush over demanding, "How did you get in here?" they unintentionally expose the real issue, their own security failure. Coley doesn't evade or hesitate. He answers plainly, "We walked in. The gate was wide open." And that statement changes everything. If a police academy conducting firearms training can't secure or monitor an open public gate, the problem isn't the public entering. It's the academy leaving itself vulnerable. Coley didn't commit a crime or behave suspiciously. If anything, he highlighted a serious flaw in their perimeter that staff failed to address. This was never criminal behavior. It was institutional failure, and the officers realized it instantly.
Okay. We're not here for any trouble. We're just here to just want to take some photos and to make a video. That's all.
That's all right. But if you can sign in at the front, yeah.
Can you sign us in?
I can't because I don't know who you are. But it needs to be someone who knows who you are.
Okay.
Can we go and do that? Please? We've got to go to the front, mate, anyway.
Do we?
We do, yeah.
What? Because you say so.
Because it's a police building.
Yeah, but it's publicly accessible though.
Okay, but someone still needs to sign you into the building.
Hello.
Inspector Towell.
Hello.
I'm based here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we're arresting both of you at the moment.
Arrested us?
Yeah.
For what?
Trespassing.
That's a civil matter.
Yeah. Section 4.
Right.
Yeah, the Vagrancy Act 1824.
1824.
Closed premises.
It's not enclosed, there's an implied right of
You're
access.
under arrest.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm under arrest as well.
Has anyone here got a pair of handcuffs?
Don't need to put us in cuffs, I'll comply.
Okay.
So
Well, if you walk me over to the front of the entry.
You're going to take us into custody now, are you?
You are both under arrest, yes.
For what?
I've just explained to you.
Inspector Tao arrives and immediately makes the worst possible decision. He arrests first and thinks later. No questions, no fact-finding, no investigation. He confidently cites trespass under Section 4 of the Vagrancy Act 1824, as if invoking some forgotten legal weapon. Instead, he exposes a complete misunderstanding of his own powers. That law is nearly 200 years old, designed to target rogues and vagrants wandering the streets, not members of the public walking through an open, accessible entrance. Most police forces abandoned reliance on it long ago because it's outdated, vague, and frequently abused. Yet here stands an inspector, not a trainee, pulling it out like a legal trump card.
What, trespass?
I've just
We haven't been asked to leave, it's not aggravated trespass. No, you don't need to grab me, get your hand off me. I'm coming, I'm complying.
Walk me,
Get your hand off me. Get your hand off me. Inspector, I'm complying. You don't need to grab me. What, trespass is a civil offence, Inspector. Can you get your hand off me, please? Get your hand off me. I don't want to resist, but get your hand off me. I can get you off me. Then get off me then, please.
Stop struggling.
I'm complying.
Stop
Can you get off me, please?
You're under arrest.
Can you get off me?
I'm restraining you. Stop struggling.
I'm not trying to run away, am I? I'm complying, aren't I?
Stop struggling.
Well, can you get off me?
You're pulling away.
I'm not going to pull away. Can you get off
come
me?
on.
Can you get off me, please? Or I'm not going to come.
Stop struggling. Stop struggling. This man's under arrest.
He's under arrest.
Vagrancy Act 1824.
All right, come on, mate. Out you come. Let's go. What act? 1824.
You heard him, mate. You twice now.
No, explain. What's the offence? Trespass is a civil offence.
I've got you under control. You're being compliant. We'll have a conversation.
Okay. You could just ask me to leave and I could leave.
You're not leaving, are you, mate?
Well, I will leave. You haven't asked me to
You should
leave.
be in the first place.
Yeah, but there's an implied right of access. So it's not aggravated trespass.
Oh, right, whatever, mate. You can talk about
No, it's not about whatever, mate. It's not aggravated trespass, is it? I'm not struggling, mate.
trying to
So I'm not trying to pull away. I'm not.
All right, I don't want to break your camera.
Alright, you're not. I'm not.
So let's just...
You have to.
What Coley explained wasn't opinion, it was settled law. Implied right of access allows members of the public to enter open gateways to approach reception areas unless that access is clearly withdrawn. Locked gates, barriers, signage, or direct instructions would do that. None existed here. The entrance was open, security didn't challenge them, and no one asked them to leave before the arrest. So when an officer snapped back, "You shouldn't be here," it wasn't a legal argument. It was proof he didn't understand the law. Without access being withdrawn, there's no aggravated trespass, no criminal offense, and no lawful arrest. The dismissive whatever mate was simply the sound of an argument collapsing.
How can you be under arrest for trespassing when you're invited in?
You weren't invited.
Of course you have. I've got it on camera. That's what I just said. By the security guards. I've got everything on camera. I can stop the camera now and show it to you.
Do you know what? Let the inspector do what he's got to do. Yeah.
Yeah, but
then you can investigate that, and then you can go.
But you see, as a police officer, yeah, like, well, you're not supposed to do the investigation. You've said that we're under arrest for trespassing. Not you, the inspector.
Because we don't know this.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
You just have under arrest. Excuse me.
Yes, yeah, they said I'm under arrest as well.
Hang on, man. Thank you very much.
You can't stop my recording though.
You've been arrested, mate. You're under arrest, mate.
Why are you doing this when I'm complying? So can you just let my arms go so I can walk freely? Why no? Why are you acting like this? What are you trying to be?
Taking you out.
Like what's all of this about?
The situation is you're trespassing.
The situation is I've been invited here, which I said I've got on camera. This one is still recording, which I can play back to you, and I'm in handcuffs. Anyway, this will go to my solicitor. You will be in trouble anyway.
At this point, the officer's narrative completely falls apart. Coley's friend calmly explains he has clear video footage showing security allowing them through the gate. That footage is critical evidence in determining whether any offense occurred. Instead of showing interest, the officer waves it off, saying, "Let the inspector do what he has to do." That isn't policing. That's blindly backing a colleague's mistake instead of stopping a wrongful arrest. An officer's duty is to investigate facts, not rubber stamp an inspector's decision. When exculpatory evidence is offered immediately, it should be reviewed to prevent unlawful arrest, unnecessary force, wasted time, and legal consequences. These officers chose convenience over truth.
Thank you. Your name, please.
Have a seat down there, buddy.
Let's come to some sort of...
Hey, look, I'm in cuffs, you know.
You've been arrested and you're still recording. Sit down.
Section 4 of the Vagrancy Act. It's criminal offence, okay? Trespassing on enclosed premises. The inspector's just explained it to the other chap. He's going to come over and explain it to you.
Is that your phone or his phone?
No, that's my phone.
It's this gentleman's.
In the video, Coley then explains what happened after he and his friend were taken into custody.
We were placed in a van, taken to the big bad Collindale police station, where we were kept for about 12 hours before finally being interviewed by PC Heslin, who at the time informed us that we would be further arrested for aggravated trespass. Guys, remember, for trespass to be aggravated, you must be disrupting or otherwise obstructing people from carrying out their lawful business. Aggravated trespass legislation is often used to deter travellers from setting up shop on private property, which affects people from going about their business. So in that capacity, aggravated trespass is not a piece of legislation that would be used to arrest photographers. It's got a pretty obvious kind of use.
Being arrested and held for 12 hours over an open gate is outrageous on its own. But it gets even worse when PC Heesling informs him he's now being further arrested for aggravated trespass. This is despite the fact Coley entered through a public gate, was never challenged by security, and wasn't obstructing or disrupting anyone. Ironically, every extra hour in custody only strengthened his case. As Coley explains, this quickly became the easiest civil claim he had ever pursued.
PC Heslin even said before the recording started in the interview that this offence was a non-starter and that he was just sent to take the interview. By the expression on his face and his body language, he too agreed that this whole situation was a bit of a show. Like it just seemed like he was just sent to take the interview. But shortly after the interview was complete, we were put back in the cells before being released and given a piece of paper reading refusal to charge. I think this is different to NFA. I think NFA they can reopen the case if further evidence emerges. Not 100% on that, but that's what I believe. So following this, obviously the first thing I did was consult my legal team and explain to them what had happened. They were very confused when I explained to them that I was arrested under the Vagrancy Act, as they were unfamiliar with it. So they requested that I obtain the custody record from the Met and give it to them before they could investigate any further. I made the subject access request on the 6th of January asking for a copy of the custody record. They got back to me on Valentine's Day with the custody record. I then forwarded this information to my legal team, who have since filed a letter before claim against the Met Police. And so we wait. But yeah, as soon as I got the custody record, sent it to my solicitors, and boom, like they were on it. They got it moving straight away. So clearly they see this case as a high prospect of success, because they didn't mess about at all. Yeah, big up my legal team as well. Good job, you guys.
Law firms don't move at lightning speed unless a case is an obvious win. His solicitors immediately acknowledged receipt, assigned a case handler, and began drafting a formal letter of claim. That isn't standard procedure. That's a legal team recognizing a clear open goal. An unlawful arrest, misuse of outdated legislation, zero investigation, damaged equipment, and 12 hours of detention form the perfect storm for a guaranteed payout. It's exactly the type of case civil rights firms love. Coley's Hendon incident wasn't just a bad encounter. It was a complete breakdown of policing standards, happening at the very academy responsible for training officers. The irony couldn't be stronger. An open public gate. Security allowing access. An inspector relying on Victorian-era law. Officers dismissing implied right of access. And not one person bothering to check footage that could have resolved everything instantly. While Coley hasn't publicly shared the final outcome, the legal trajectory speaks for itself. With wrongful arrest, unlawful detention, assault, property damage, and misuse of obsolete legislation, cases like this typically settle between £3,000 and £8,000. Given how fast his solicitors moved, it's highly likely the force paid to quietly make it go away. For Hendon, the institution tasked with shaping policing across the UK, this one must have hurt. If this is the standard being taught, it's no surprise auditors keep winning.